Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Fashi Farahi. I'm the founder of Open Floor Alchemy. I'm also an integrative child psychiatrist. That's my other hat. And I'm doing a event next week called The Freedom to Love. And I've been contemplating this theme of the relationship between freedom and love and how they inform each other, how freedom brings into form love, and how love brings into form freedom. And I want to explore that a little bit tonight with you. Let's go. In French, there's a saying that says love is the child of freedom, l'amour. See if I can remember my French pronunciations from 1 year of high school French. L'amour est l'enfant de la liberté. And that saying recently came into light through a teaching from my teacher, Thomas Hubel. And Thomas talks about how when we are stuck in the past and we have a reaction to something like, I'm not going to become that, I'm not going to live out this old pattern, that if we have this sort of pushing away relationship to it, then we're also not free. We're always living in bonding to that reaction, that no that we have. So we don't actually have a yes or a no moment to moment. We're just stuck to the opposite of that thing. So if I say, oh, my parents were stuck in a relationship that was unhealthy and I wish they had left or they had separated, and therefore I have an association that commitment means stuckness and commitment means unhealthy, toxic relating, then my no to commitment actually keeps me stuck and unfree. And the example for this in the body is very vivid. So if that sense of like, oh, commitment means stuckness and toxicity is a wall, and I'm pushing that wall away, then I really can't relate very well to what's going on here in the rest of my life. I'm just still stuck. I can move a little bit, but I'm always oriented to my no to commitment. I'm not actually free to choose a healthy version of commitment or a healthy version of love. So I actually may think that I'm free, but I'm in opposition to and have limited my choices and therefore not free to choose love. Love has a spirit of choice from moment to moment to moment. And then when there is love, then the opposite is also true. So freedom, true freedom of choice, enables love to be chosen. And as love grows and develops, there's a kind of freedom that allows me to choose whatever is most alive in this moment. Even if it's not the thing that I would ordinarily choose, even if it's not my pattern or my past. And the clearest example of this is, well, a lot of Sufi poets talk about it, but in a love song, the clearest example is India Ari in her song Ready for Love. She talks about this willingness to choose captivity, that she gives up her quote-unquote freedom to choose the captivity of love with her beloved. And it's kind of an idea that that shakes up our Western notions of love and freedom. So, we're going to play with this. If this sounds a little bit heady, that's okay. We're going to play with this concept in the body, in the heart, in the soul. And the vehicle we're going to use to do that is open floor. It's a conscious dance practice. And to my knowledge, no one's created an open floor class live in the moment for everyone and anyone who happens to be on the internet anywhere through YouTube. And so I'm going to take this opportunity, these times, to experiment and create that, pioneer that. Certainly in this last year of COVID, many of us have turned to teaching online through Zoom and through whatever groups that have access to our or awareness of our teachings and our practices. But this will be an opportunity to really broadcast the availability of embodiment right here. There's a saying that we like in open floor, and it's an anonymous source, but the saying goes that knowledge until it is in the body is only a rumor. Knowledge or wisdom until it is in the body is only a rumor. So we're going to take it into the body. We're going to bring it in through a short meditation that captures what's happening in the soma, in the physicality, what's happening in the emotions, in the heart space, and what's happening in the mind, letting that be there and flow. Because if we don't stick to a thought, it usually passes. But if we stick to it or we resist it, it persists, as the saying goes. And we're going to tune in also to that realm of soulfulness and see how that informs us, our relationship with spirit, creator, or whatever name you call that life force, that source. So it'll be next week, most likely July 9th or 10th. I invite you to subscribe to this channel to get updates. I'll be posting that here, and we'll go on a journey together with some beautiful music that I will curate and create a Spotify list so that you can play it alongside my guidance, my facilitation, and then you will have to continue practicing with later on. Thanks for joining me on my first YouTube Live. Blessings.